Hi, this is Benita with Benita Inspiration. It is Sunday, October the 15th, day 21 of my campaign against obesity in my life. How y'all doing on this beautiful Sunday day? It is beautiful in the city of Norfolk, Virginia, and I'm having a good day because truly this is the day that the Lord has made. I'm rejoicing and I'm glad in it, and I'm excited because it's day 21. You know, when you look at literature and you look at things, a lot of people say something about day 21. If you do anything they say for 21 days, it becomes a habit. Well, I kind of disagree with that, to be honest with you, when it comes to eating. Because day 21, a lot of things happen. Let me talk about day 21 for me, and maybe some of you can relate. Day 21, I've been changing my eating habits for 21 days straight. I've been exercising, and I'm telling you, I see the weight coming. I see the inches coming. And guess what? Tomorrow is weight day. Weight day, I will be weighed in tomorrow. And things are happening, and I'm eternally grateful because I know that God has given me the power to do it. He's empowering me to eat right and eat healthy. He's empowering me to make right choices with foods even when I have cravings. And he empowers me even when I mess up. When I do, he empowers me to just start over again. So I'm grateful for that because it is a process to take one bad behavior and change into another behavior. But thank God for the empowerment of the Holy Spirit. But on day 21, to be honest with you, I was thinking about that. And I said, I'm in the dating phase of food. You can relate to this. Have you ever dated women or men? Have you ever dated? And that dating time, you get to know a person. And when you get to know that person, you learn what you like about him or you like about her and what you don't like about them. And that's the same way with foods. I'm learning about what I like to eat, what I don't like to eat, the healthy foods I like, the healthy foods I don't like. And I pick and choose which ones I like. And there are some I don't really care for them, but because it's good for me, I'm going to learn to eat them because I'm changing my behavior. It's the dating phase, and I'm adjusting my mindset because God has given me a paradigm shift. I've had a shift in my mind. The old way I used to think, now I'm thinking new again. If I go out to eat with family or friends, and I before I even go there, I look at the menu online to see what foods I can eat, what they have, and so I can eat healthy and not indulge in the food I would eat. Like when we went out to Red Lobster on Ruby Tuesday, and I would have ate ribs and baked potato with heavy loaded onion rings, no vegetables. But when I chose and looked online, I ended up eating what did I eat that day? I eat grilled chicken and broccoli and cheese, and I ate healthy. So this has been a dating phase for me, learning how to eat again, learning foods, learning myself in this area, and even in exercise. I'm learning about exercises and trying different things that what affects the body. I'm learning that muscle burns fat quicker than just doing certain types of exercise. I'm learning about building muscle. I'm learning. So it's a dating phase. And if you're not careful in the dating phase, because we want things quickly. You know how we are women. Sometimes you meet a guy and you're dating him and he's the one. And you get so caught up and you quickly move quick and get involved so quickly. And then later you find out, wrong choice. So this is the dating phase. I'm learning what I likes and what the dislikes of foods and exercising, and my body is going through the transition because still with the mindset, God has changed my thinking. But the old person wants to sometimes think, I wish this happened faster. And if you're not careful, because you want to see the results fast, you'll fall and you will get off track and start eating up everything again because it don't look like results. This is the dating phase. So it's a very phase that you have to be very careful and very wise, and allow God to teach you and allow yourself to take time for your body to adjust, because the scale might not move, and because you're committed, because something about when you start dating, you make a little commitment. Hey, we're gonna date. Maybe I'll just date you and nobody else, and he agreed just to date you. We did those things. You know how we used to do, and some of us still do that, and we'll just date you and got a little commitment there, but you're not fully committed. That's how we do with eating and learning how to eat and learning the life challenge. Well, I'm a little committed, maybe not all the way because I'm just, this is new to me. I might make some, but I'm kind of committed. And this is why I call it the dating phase. Because this is the phase that you're into transition, and your body is transitioning, your mind is transitioning, and you have to use wisdom so you cannot fall off the boat in transition. Because last week I lost 11.6 pounds. That was great, but this week it might not show anything. Well, I don't know, but I can tell my body's losing something. So something's happening. When I get on the scale, I can see the result. But it's a transition, and it's truly a transition of mind, because you still want the weight to drop off quickly. Can I be honest? I'd be like, you think because you did something for 21 days, the weight supposed to just go boop, just like that, and just drop off, and this don't work that way. And you come to yourself and you say, I wish it go quicker. And if you're not careful, you'll get bored with it. You'll start, in your mindset, little thoughts. I'm sick of this already. I wish just, hurry up. If I would have lost 40 pounds in a month, and you have to rebuke your flesh and bring your mindset back under submission to say, hey, this is a process. I didn't get this fat overnight. And this truly is not going to be an overnight thing. It's a process, and I'm learning daily to enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. And that's where you come to grips when you dating. Enjoy the journey. You don't have to be committed, but to this you have to be committed. But enjoy the journey of eating. Enjoy if you try one food and you don't like it, to taste it again. Enjoy it. If that's not it, try something else healthy. We learned to eat the wrong foods for, how old am I? 50-something years? You may be 20, 30. You have to re-educate yourself and re-educate your taste buds, because our taste buds want the old thing it used to have. And you have to retrain it's like training a baby to not eat sweets all the time. Or training a child when you done started them on eating sweets. Hey, sweets is not good for you. You don't eat sweets like that. And you make up in your mind you're going to re-educate them to eat vegetables and re-educate. And it takes a moment. So enjoy the process of the dating phase of eating. It's a good phase. That's what happens in 21 days. You're learning. You're adjusting. Your flesh say, excited. Your flesh go through the changes. But the commitment is the next phase that we go to after the 21 days. So I am committed. You start saying, when you start seeing results in the dating, hey, I'm going to make this a commitment. I think I can do this. I know I can do it. I was a little shaky maybe before in the beginning of the phase, but now at 21 days, I've been eating better. I'm adjusted to the food, the finding foods I'm like. I'm enjoying exercising. My body's sore. I'm seeing results. I'm ready to truly make this commitment for this journey, for this challenge that I'm standing up against. And that's what happened after 21 days. So I thank God for the next phase. I call this phase 2. I've already made it through phase 1, 21 days. 21 days of adjustment. And I'm thanking God. Now I'm calling this the commitment phase. That I'm committed. I know, I will, I can, and I must do this. And I am doing it every day. It's no issue about it. I'm out of dating. I'm in commitment now. We are a couple. Me and this challenge is married, because I got to make it happen. So I'm committed to this. I'm committed to this for the rest of my life. I'm committed to this. This next year, I'm going to lose 60 pounds. Then I'm going to lose the other 40. I'm committed to this goal. I'm committed to this vision. I'm committed. I'm committed through exercise. I'm committed to going through the phases of my eating. I'm committed with educating myself. I'm committed to making myself knowledgeable about obesity, about overeating, about glutton. I'm committed to train my flesh to come under subjection when it has a craving that would take me over the edge, that not to eat it, that I'm training this body. I'm committed. And I thank God because I'm in the commitment phase. I made it through the dating phase of changing my eating habits. But now I'm in the commitment phase. Hey, and just because you get to the commitment phase does not mean you're not going to have the cravings. But when they come, you become committed and you know what to do. It's just like how we live. As we walk with God, there's a phases we go through in our walk. We fall in sin and then we get back up. And then we fall in it when we're young. But as you get older and God teaches you, you count up the cost of sin. Some things are just not even worth getting into. And you say, now is it worth getting in bondage for that? Is it worth messing with him like that? Is it worth sneaking in? I might lose too much. And you start counting up the cost. You start counting up the cost. Is it worth eating that? Is it worth eating that? In the commitment phase, you start thinking. You put your thinker on. You don't fall as quick. You say, it's going to cost me too much. I'm going to really have to, no, it's not worth doing that. So as we grow in our eating, and not to say 21 days, I have grown to this big giant in the eating world, but I'm in the phase of it, of the commitment. And I'm learning to count up the cost. And that's what we have to do. We have to count up the cost of what we eat. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I'm walking straight again. Just from the 11 pounds I lost when I got on scale last week. My back, I'm not leaning forward like I used to. I got a stud in my walk. I got more energy. I feel lighter. My body's going through the transition for just this part. So I am grateful. So I have to say, flesh, you're under control. Hey, it's not going to happen overnight. And it's not happening overnight, but it's happening. And every day I'm seeing results. Hey, so number 2 I want to talk about. Your commitment. Just because you don't see results, stay committed. Just because we all go through those phases, stay committed to your vision, to your dream. If you don't see any result, don't mean something not happening. Because we always want to deal by what we see. And it's not always what you see. There's an internal change happening on the inside. So we must stay committed to the vision of changing our eating habits, changing our lifestyle. Because guess what? An internal change has happened. The outward shell, which is this body, will change. I'll say it again. The outward shell, which is this body, will change if you stay committed to the process of changing your eating, exercising. You will see results. Don't allow the scale to dictate. I have to say that to myself. What's happening? Because the scale is just part of it. Because there's things happening on the inside. Changes is happening mentally. So stay committed to the vision of changing your lifestyle. Eating healthy. Exercising. Whatever yours may be. It might not be eating about food. It might be another habit. It might be a goal. Stay committed by whatever you're doing. And number 3, get started if you haven't gotten started. Start the process. Start the process of the change. Because if you go through a mental change, because it's all about the mind. When the mind changes, guess what, sister? Guess what, brother? The body follows. When the mind changes, the body follows. So we have to have a mind change and a paradigm shift, and it is happening. So I thank God for just those tidbits I wanted to leave you. Always remember, drink your water, write your vision. Tomorrow I write a new vision board for the week. I might write one for daily. I did it for 3 days and it was good. I needed it. But sometimes I don't need the daily. I can do the weekly. Depends on what my body is going through. I know what it needs. So, hey, read your word, which is your pharmacy. Get your medicine in. You need your medicine, the word of God. You need that. Look in the mirror. Tell yourself how beautiful you are, or brother, how handsome you are. Drink plenty of water. Be positive. Know that you can, you will, and you must. and you will accomplish your goal. Hey, have a blessed and wonderful day on this Sunday afternoon, day 21. This is Benita, the fabulous, beautiful Benita Rivers with Benita Inspiration. Be blessed. This is my campaign 2017, my challenge, my fight against obesity, overeating, and gluttony in my life. Be blessed. Goodbye.